These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup.
So, as soon as they see two people here, I wouldn't be surprised if Meow just immediately TPs.
Dudu might just die, though. The Ignite's ticking, he's still going to flash, and he's going to die. It's a one-for-one trade, though, in the end. Both of the supports picking up kills, but now Bulldog, he's making his way in. The immediate teleport back from Dudu. As Andal, that crashdown was actually fantastic, and Mihail, he's going to just explode. Goomba stomped by Bulldog. And now he can head back to the mid lane.
Teams that you would expect to win a lot, but the fact that Sponge, for example, also got a win on it. I think that was the 0-3 Nidalee that just got some stuff. It was very funny. And by stuff, I mean dragons.
Yeah.
But do note, like, Vital is... This is a pretty snowbally drop here from Kwangdong.
Yeah, it feels like Kwangdong have just done the fundamentals a whole bunch better in this game. I think that Nongshim is not quite able to tick all the boxes, as it were. There's going to be a grub going over to Cuz. He'll be able to at least collect one of them here. That is going to be taken down. There we go. That is one grub. 3 picked up for Nongshim, which is a little bit weird. That's all right. Bulldog in some trouble, but so is Mihail, who does get a stun off. There is a flash, but I think he's still dead. Steadfast Presence comes down. Mihail! Oh, he keeps himself alive, but there's the auto attack, and Cuz is able to lock it up in the end. Emperor's Divide did come through. Andal is dead in the mid lane, but I think the Kwangdong Freecs probably still kind of psyched about how the state of the game is resting. So thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be back for another team fight in about 5 seconds' time. As Andal looking to try and get into position, but there is cease and desist. Maybe he's gone too far. He has immediately been taken down as now Leaper in a bit of trouble. Cuz somehow takes the dragon. Not sure about that one, as now Leaper creating some space. Fisher in trouble as well. He's going down low. Sylvie just getting kited. Can't really do anything, and Leaper happily following after.
Ana and Nidalee, they literally just auto you down, and the heal comes through. It's very hard to actually play out. As right now, it looks like it might be 3 against 3.
I'm very confused because it was 3-1 earlier.
Yeah, no, that was an oopsie because that was the first rotation. Was 2 to Sylvie, 1 to.
Yeah.
No, I saw
2-1.
well.
I was like,
don't worry.
What time is it? My brain is really struggling to comprehend
Atlas.
this. Was there a 4th? It's Drift. Oh my god.
Drift. Immediately got it.
Wait, does that mean that we? Oh.
Field dive or the field swap rather didn't really do what Nongshim were hoping for.
Well, Fisher is looking for it, and Leaper is just going to go down. Grand Entrance is fantastic with the Magnet Storm. It does come in, it's just not enough to save the 80 carry, and Nongshim even out the scoreline. Well, they also could just do both, maybe.
Huh.
As, okay, at least Bulldog is going to back away from the top outer turret. The Kwangdong Freecs definitely going to be able to take Shelly. As Cuz will just pull it out of the pit and take her down. So that is going to be some more drifting on the Drift Rift, but it's Shelly this time around. Everyone can drift when you're on the Drift Rift.
That really is kind of the hope Zeri carries as Bulldog.
Yeah, there's the Vault Breaker flash. They throw everything at the Tristana, and she is going to go down. Dudu teleported in, but he is not going to be able to save the Trist because she died in a blink of an eye and only CC'd from 100 to 0.
That's actually quite clean. Now the question is, have they invested too much? Again, 3 ultimates thrown into this, and Nongshim, you got to get the dragon out of this. Just getting that kill was not enough.
And now Jiwoo needs to make it back to his team as well. Shelly comes in, manages to take down the outer turret in mid lane, and I think Kwangdong Freecs can still kind of be okay with this, but they do not want to be okay with it. There goes the jungler. Cuz is able to move in. The Keeper's Verdict is so powerful, man, as now Mihail, he throws down the ulti, but unfortunately Sylvie can't get back. The flash forward, but the immediate denial, the crash down was so good. Vital's destroyed. Bulldog had just teleported in after exiting the death chamber, and now he's just taking names. Spears are landing left, right, and center. And Cuz, I think, is going to go up to 7-0.
You and I were both Nongshim predictors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in this game 1, it's not looking good.
Yep, the arrow is going to connect onto Vital, and he is very dead. So as we say that, our fears are confirmed.
I think this game you kind of, we probably rode off already.
You know, they have in the past made mistakes before, but even this, like, it's going to have to be like a really colossal mistake.
Oh, that's not happening this one, Atlas.
Yeah.
No, I'm very, very confident, and I know that you of all people could warn me about you shouldn't be too overconfident when there's a Nidalee involved, but
steadfastly presented to the lane.
They have Nash. So
Wait,
I guess they
Sylvie shows himself and will get heroically charged into this wall. There is the Drake being started by Nongshim. Dudu on a flank angle. I've seen this one before. He does the press R helicopter thing and then someone says goodbye. Let's see whether Dudu can actually find the optimal target. Sylvie gonna need some swift footwork as the spears aren't necessarily landing, but Andal, he's trying to opt in for this. Finds a Magnet Storm onto a couple as Cuz dives forward, goes golden there as well. And these red health bars are getting torn apart, but no! The turnaround from Fisher, he finds the shove! They take down Leaper at least, but I think these wallets are just that little too hefty. And Vital just has to watch as all of his carries get destroyed. A triple kill for Cuz. 7, 0, and 4 on the Nidalee.
If that fight happened when they were like free kick all that was a win. That was a win right there, Atlas. But instead, it's just enough. There's not enough stats.
For his work, you gotta create the tension. Otherwise, what's the point?
Accepting that this was not one of those type of movies, but it's a best of 3. There's still game 2.
Yeah, you never know whether
we can dream.
The Empire Strikes Back turns into Return of the Jedi. You know, as Sylvie almost just straight up dies to Bulldog, just right-clicking him a bunch of times. All right, Nongshim, you know, with the bro victory, really does lift the spirits. And now the arrow is going to connect onto Sylvie. His spirits are going to be drifting away as he is placed into the death chamber quite gently here by the Kwangdong Freecs, who are looking to just slowly but surely move us towards a game number 2 in pretty clinical fashion. 15,000 gold the lead. And Andal just wandering over to make sure that Bulldog is just okay. And Nongshim with only 2 more turrets left remaining very, very soon. One's on their Nexus, and a flash forward from Andal. That spear was gorgeous from Cuz as well. And that's a great target to be selecting. Oh, the double knock-up with the Keeper's Verdict. And the Buster Shot will be able to find that kill onto Fisher there as well. And now Kwangdong Freecs, only Mihail and Jiwoo to look out for, and Sylvie, I guess, who's making his way up the fountain now. That is going to be the kill onto Cuz, so they at least do get rid of the legendary Nidalee. But that's not going to save the game. They just need to put a few autos into this Nexus. And that is the best 50 gold that you can get in this game. And Kwangdong Freecs, not sure whether they're officially back, but this is a great step in that direction.
I think Kai'Sa works wonders in this type of composition. I think Kai'Sa is good into Zeri, so it makes sense. But we both know what we want at Atlas. Yeah, I do think that's one of those scenarios where we do have a couple of very...
is Bulldog just dead? There's the flash. Oh, the minion almost took him down. Wasn't quite enough. He went down to about 10 health.
Actually, at the ready to root him up. Wasn't the case. As we're going back in.
Fisher is going to get knocked off. Andal, that was gorgeous! And they'll take first blood. Bulldog still not investing anything outside of his teleport to get himself back to lane from before.
I mean, Dudu was also always gonna TP, but might open up a possibility for a proxy here again for Miha.
Yeah, I think Jiwoo saw that Cuz was coming over, but he's still just gonna flash in with the twisted advance. Bramble Smash comes down. Andal going to be able to help lock down the kill for Leaper. He takes a lot of damage from that turret shot, but that is still 2-0 here for the Kwangdong Freecs.
Lane for Nongshim there. Chiu, even with double summoners invested, ends up going down. And again, like in last game, Dudu is just fine.
Yeah.
He's not diveable whatsoever. There's still level 6 Xante. So all that Nongshim will get for their bot side troubles is free grubs, which again, Dragon for grubs is a trait, that's fine. Completely fine here for Kwangdong, so they're not going to be too bothered.
When it comes to farm, just some Zyra things here. Is Vital going to get knocked up? Oh dear, there's an ulti out of Leaper. He thinks that it's time as Jiwoo wants to try and protect his support. As, all right, he's going back in. Good stun onto Andal, and there is the last auto. That's going to get the first kill over to Nongshim, as now Kwangdong Freecs are going to turn Mihail into a handbag, and there is the turret to help out. Cuz is going to grab the kill. That is now 4-1 for Kwangdong Freecs.
Oh, Cuz, how to play and where to make your impact, but you need to. Like, one of the big advantages is that you have so much extra free time as Bulldog.
He's coming in. That is going to be the grasping roots connecting, but when you strangle thorns like that, you're going to get a flash, but you're not going to activate the plants, which is a bit sad.
Might have a 5v5 on our hands here, so for Nongshim.
All right, there's the Nature's Grasp. Sylvie and Fisher need to be a little careful, but They're a little bit out of range here. You can see Rocket actually connecting for some good damage out of this Corki. Because gets full positional advantage. Sylvie gonna have to walk on over through a lot of bad guys. His first grub is going to be taken here by the Kwangdong Freecs. Ulti through from Leaper as Vital finds the backline, but he's also going to find his death, but not before Leaper goes down, surely, as he does get taken out. Cuz now looking to take care of Jiwoo as he takes the blast cone with him. Vital now at about 100 health, so he's not going to be able to save Jiwoo, who's going to be the first one to go down in the second half of this fight as Dudu looks for the Q, doesn't get there. That is going to be 4 grubs though, locked down by Nongshim. That's certainly a decent move. As Kwangdong Freecs Mihail slice and dice and acting all cool, but he's still going to explode. Not outside of the school. That part of the quote does not quite work out, but still, that is going to be another one over to Kwangdong Freecs. And all right, Grasping Roots connecting here, and Bulldog, you did not need to die. As, oh, yeah, okay, there it is. Sylvie able to lock that one up with a Q. Very nicely done.
There'll be an opportunity for Nongshim to contest this dragon, but it's just the second dragon, and maybe, just maybe, we get Swift Rift coming right up.
Oh, I really
Come on,
so.
come on.
Okay, Chemtech down, and we got Swift Rift, we did it! Oh my god, you guys didn't see it, but we high-fived because we were so happy that we got Drift Rift into Swift Rift. This is like, what a time to be alive.
That's great.
And then the Andres, baby.
Yeah, I'm not he is fed, so he has a bit more leeway with what he does, but still.
And no one does magic damage, so he's kind of the only one in charge of that.
Yeah, I know.
The vicinity.
He's learned.
Yeah, but that just means that they take down the turret. That is going to be first turret blood going over to a Tristana, gets all of that local gold from Bulldog, and that is going to mean that Mihail is going to be a little bit worse for wear. Battle Dance from Andil gets him out of the way. As now Cuz, he presses the button and he will send himself in. That's a decent Stranglethorns, but the knockup is only on to Cuz this time. Flash forward to try and lock down Sylvie's. Jiwoo is going to see to this one as well. Vital going down very low. He'll be taken out. A grand entrance is gorgeous onto Sylvie, who does get into the brush. It's a little bit frustrating. He's going down low. Indeed, the Swift Rift paying off. As now Jiwoo may have overextended his, does have to flash as the Void Seeker comes out. And it is, I believe, a pretty even trade in the end.
And I understand, Nongshim, they don't want to give this dragon. They might have to.
Yeah, Cuz moving over, Dudu looking to try and find Leaper here, Fisher here, and they will be able to pick it up. That's another ulti from Cuz and another kill. This one going over to Leaper this time around. Lane Mihail has to deal with some, just cleaning up on the top side. And Nongshim just slowly but surely falling even further behind.
You already see Fisher, I think, struggling today. We have Alex come in a little bit, and previously I think Fisher's Corki has looked perfectly adequate, but really feels like a bit of a sore point this time around. Not able to have the impact that ideally we'd like to see for this Corki. And like falling behind in the 1v1 is one thing, but getting caught there, like that was not an unwinnable scenario, as we do have a lot of people on the way here. Fired a buster shot at the Crocodile.
Well, now he's going in as Mihail is in so much trouble. There's the grand entrance, and Mihail is dead, guys. There is going to be a Ravenous Hunter. Is okay, Bulldog able to get himself out, but that is not going to be handled with such luck. So Nongshim, oh man, all right, the handbag bait coming through and coming up clutch. Really nicely done. Is actually going to get a charge. I thought it was going to look like a little bit of a sad Shelly moment, but not actually in the end, and they will be able to take down the outer turret in mid lane. Sylvie might be able to at least steal a blue.
Because if you're a little bit further back, Sylvie's ult in that choke point, complete the turret as
Oh, Andil is just always there, man! He is always there, ready to catch out the Croc.
Those side lane deaths don't even provide any value. Like, ideally, it's not the end of the world, it's Andil.
Yeah, he was trying to do some sneaky stuff yet again. This time he's going to get punished for it. A bit of a caster curse, I apologize. Maybe that's on me.
Unlike the previous game, yes, there's a bounty, which Fisher will pick up one of right now. But I do think that this is one of the souls, as good as it is, where you could theoretically still win if you get a really good fight. It's a bit of a slumber. It happens to the best player when they're on a team that just
there was some Cuz hibernation as well.
Yeah.
As he's not hibernating now. He is twistedly advancing forward and just dead. Vital is possibly going to... Okay, never mind. Jiwoo gets into the backline. Bulldog just explodes. Andil in trouble, but he's now able to grand exit. And Leaper, it's on you, brother. as Nongshim have everyone alive. They don't have a lot of health bars, but they've got a pretty healthy Renekton.
Should be Drake. I don't know if you. Oh god, they're just gonna Nash.
Are we?
Ooh, that's dicey.
That is definitely very dangerous. Is all right. Vital does have that Eclipse back up again.
They do have Kaisa as well as Zyra.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They are going to get a Baron.
Did I do that?
You might have just discovered that you are way too powerful, Chronicler.
They get Soul, so...
Baron for Cloud Soul. The swiftest soul on the Rift. I'd say not worth if you're Nongshim, but that's fine. Keep going. Jonah Strong's like, wait, you're really going to chase this far? Nongshim are taking an inner turret. Vital is possibly dead. Blast Cone's back. Not exactly optimal, but Jiwoo can get over here with the Killer Instinct, but he's the only one that's going to have that level of mobility. Cuz looking to stop some backs here. Does get a smite off as Jiwoo still in the brush. Cuz is just dead though, guys. As Mihail is fighting Bulldog in melee range. That is certainly good for him. Leaper's going to be grabbing a kill. Oh dear, the Yakety Sacks are going to need to go. And Leaper, oh my goodness. That's some kills for the Zeri. 5-1 and 3 now. And where are the Barons? Where are the Barons? Sylvie has one. Mihail, he has one.
So I think you could have just tried to play for those.
All right, Bulldog, what? Whoa. Oh, okay, he just gets the shield. He's just fine. Don't even worry about it. All right, this one is the purple worm flip. Let's see how this one's going to go. First, it will be Cuz taking down the Rift Scuttler.
They're half health.
The Baron's getting a lot of work done. Yeah.
Oh, Bulldog. No.
Wait, is he just going to go on solo Elder?
Yeah, he's trying. Oh my god. They
God.
need to engage.
And Nongshim, they have no idea, and they're not being decisive enough to actually start this one off.
Oh my god. Wait,
oh no.
Though. But it doesn't matter, he's just gonna get it.
Yeah, he's just gonna get Elder, guys.
Vital, go!
Oh, they have to go in, they have to do it. He's not even losing health, who even cares? Oh, the Nature's Grasp! And they're like, we don't know where Bulldog is. He could be anywhere. He could be even taking the Elder. And they're still going to go for the fight, the all-out onto the jungler. They take down Sylvie. Vital doing what he's always been doing so far this series, which is wandering around trying to buy space. And Kwangdong Freecs just went from being in a relatively close game to utterly crushing them. And the burn, and there goes the dragon. Oh man, that was gorgeous. All really sad, depending on which perspective you're observing this one from. But I tell you what, Kwangdong Freecs, they're like if there's ever a day to argue how back they are being in a positive direction, this would be a good day to do it.
Man, imagine having to defend that point of view, Atlas, as Kwangdong take a decisive 2-0 here.
These were some of the best highlights from today's 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.